Hello everybody and welcome back to Shogun 2. Yes, I did try the old free space mission today and I failed once more miserably. So I thought, oh, whatever, so I just came on this instead. Jumped on Shogun. Now you remember, if you watched it obviously, we took Tosa from the Tosa clan and began our invasion. And pushing back against the forces which have laughed at us since we've been cooped up on our small island. They're going, ha, look at those fools. He doesn't know what he's doing, which I don't. Also, in the comments, apparently, all these coastal batteries and business and 40 stack armies have been there since the beginning. So, shows how long it took me to finally get to the point where those things were initiated in the game. So that's how long it's taken me to have a 40 stack army or a port. So in fact the port wasn't even my port, so yeah. Well, we got a bit of cash to spend, and someone said to start, before you build up all these other buildings, to start with the farming and whatnot buildings in each of your things. So we'll do that now. I think we'll only start with 2. If I just check which ones, that one wasn't even up to tenanted yet, so that was bad. There we go, there's another one. So we'll do those 2. We're getting about 1,300 a turn, which is not bad. It's not brilliant. I also tidied up some of the fleets. Sent this one back into port for a refit. These are heading back after defeating that raiding navy. But other than that, all is well. I also shifted this army slightly forward because it was just outside the band of the artillery support if this army decides to come and attack me. Which I'm not sure if they will, you know, because I don't think the AI is that stupid, but we'll find out soon enough. I'm also watching the Olympic football at the moment because GB are playing, so if I'm distracted then that's why. I don't say anything. Someone's rolling around on the floor as usual. No, I think the old Shogun thing's looking pretty good. Clan's developing nicely. Taking on new lands, which means more taxes and different trade supplies. So finally, after I don't know how many parts this has been, 30 maybe, if not more, we are finally expanding properly. Obviously the Shoshu War, you know, tied us up for a very long time. A formidable foe, shall we say. You remember we were almost down to the last province. So yeah, that's what I like about Total War. There are these campaigns where sometimes you're down to your last few struggles of men. Okay, they've got another army coming. I'm going to send him up there. I should have done it the other way. No, he's back there, doesn't matter. Because that seems to be where the biggest threat on this island is coming from at this point in time. I'm going to switch the 2 armies around, so put this one on the outside. Because this one's slightly less, slightly more damaged, sorry. Navy still standing by. These ones should be here within a couple of turns. Everything else is, the entire thing is based on this island at the moment. We've got a small army there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Levy, Spear and a couple of regulars. But I think we did decimate their largest army in the first battle, because they only hold these 2 provinces now, and that one's not a very big one. I think this one's quite a bit larger. Province wealth is 3,000. What's the? So that's more wealthy than this province by far. Just gonna check what my home province is worth. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, see, it's not even worth that much, and that's because I haven't had these farm upgrades and these other things. So once those 2 farms are done, I think it's 3 turns now. It should be, yeah, it's about 3 turns anyway. We'll upgrade some more. Right, and also someone said to don't like ignore these, because the further you go down, you gradually get more and more tax income and stuff. So I remember to do them, but we've only got 2 turns left now for the modern rifles, which will be a huge boost against, you know, such large armies, especially if they're, you know, samurai or ooh, that was nearly, that was close. Samurai based. I was looking for other games to play, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up doing a small series on Sins of a Silent Empire. It's a good game, I enjoy it. I haven't seen much in the way of Let's Plays on YouTube, so you know, it's the same with Men of War. Lots of the people who, I still get people who watch the Men of War series, which I did to start with. Earthquake in Higo. What does that mean? Plus 50% construction. Oh god, it's terrible. How long is it for? 6 turns as well. I'm going to take this small force out before he attacks my port. Just get in there. We can bombard him. Good, killed quite a few actually. Not many left. I think we can probably do it with... I don't have to lug loads of stuff around. 2 and a spear and a cannon should be plenty. Yep. Well, they'll stand there for a while in case they come back. They need to defend it. And if they come and attack this one army, I'll just retreat him. Hopefully they can get far enough away. Okay, cannon range in Tosa is done, so he can build some artillery now. It's only wooden cannons, so we'll have to upgrade that again. But our trade, our funds even, have gone down because mainly, I think, because of that earthquake. I can feel the sneeze building. I'll try and refrain. I don't really know what these armies are doing. They're just sitting around. I'm not going to them yet. Once my armies have recouped and these aren't so angry, I will. What did they? No, they didn't. I thought Uruguay had scored. I will then head on. So actually, I'm going to leave him here to tell me of any pending counter-attacks from the Tosa, because they can't. I don't think they. Well, they might have military access, but they're more likely to come through here. Right. Shall we see if we can get any more trade agreements? I don't think we can. Nope. All our ports are full, or everyone else's ports are full. This is a military port as well. So obviously this ship is repaired, so we can send him on a little raiding mission. He's going to be our small raiding fleet to give us some extra funds. It's about 100 more, which is nice. But yeah, like I was saying, since it's an empire, I checked on the old YouTubes and didn't see much in the way of I mean, there was videos on like the beta for the new expansion, which was Rebellion. I think it's standalone, I can't really remember. But yeah, there was stuff on that, like the beta for it, but there was no like consistent walkthrough. So you know, maybe I mean, I'm not doing it because I hope it like all goes mental and I get 10 million subscribers, but you know, if there's some people who've been waiting for something like that. I just don't know. But yeah, I'll probably start that maybe tomorrow or the day after, or I may leave it to before or after I come back from my next holiday. Just not sure. But yes, so that's one. With Sniper Elite gone, I've only got this Empire and there we go. Look at that, so cool. I don't know what it is about samurai with guns. It's just awesome. Just look cool, because samurai armies is so beastly. Would it be more profitable? Just seeing which trade route is the most. I think this is all. Yeah, they're all one. This is all one route. Can't raid that, which is. Okay, so they've gone right off. They're probably going to go and attack that, but that's not so bad. because they'll come back as soon as they've done that. So they came from there, didn't they? I must remember that these guys get a garrison as well, so maybe I should probably be better off taking them outside the... I've got a gunboat there. I don't do gunboats. Stupid game. I don't do gunboats. Gunboats are silly. Right, I think they are probably done. Don't really want to wait for one unit. Yep. So we're going to advance on the old enemy. This force will move. They can't. Well, we'll see how angry these guys get. They're very... If we exempt them, how much? Okay. So we're going to have to linger a little bit longer. Oh, they can't get back in. Actually, I think it's only these... There's 2 units or whatever. So we'll just... We'll move the majority back in. Not you. Not you. Not you. There you go. It should be okay now. Yep, okay, that's good. I don't think this army can even beat those two. They've got a load of Kisho Ninja. They've got grenades. I remember them from the original Shogun. So I have to be careful. Well, they are in range, but whatever. I don't think there's anything else we can do. There's still the earthquake going on, or the resultant effects of it are still lingering. One turn till those farms are done. Hopefully we get a boost in our income. Yeah, promising picture at the moment. Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought he scored again. Dear. Doing pretty well in the Olympics, GB. We're about 11th in the table. I think we came like 8th or something in Beijing, which was like our best result ever. But I mean, the Olympics has only been on for like a few days, so you know, still plenty of time. I'm going to the boxing on Thursday. It's not in the Olympic Park. I think I already mentioned this actually. Probably just repeating myself. But oh, here we go. They're coming down. They wear funny coats, those ones, don't they? I think it's because they're Shogun supporters. Oh, today when I was riding my bike, I had a bit of a scary moment, to say the least. I was not speeding. I was going a bit over the speed limit, so probably... If the speed limit was 30, I was doing 45. And that was a roundabout. And I mean, I was like, okay, well this is fine. But then, as I was coming up to the roundabout, before I came into the turning... Now, in Britain, we drive on the left. So I was going straight on, so that means I'd have to go... Say this is the start of the roundabout, and I want to go that way, so straight on, you go around like that. As I came into the entrance, I went down a gear, because I was slowing down, obviously. Unfortunately, I wasn't braking as I pushed down on the lever, and I did do it a bit violently, and the tail, the back wheel, slipped, and it must have gone at least a foot, if not more, to the left. And I thought, I'm going to fishtail it, and I'm just going to go whoop, like you see on videos sometimes when the MotoGP riders go a bit into the corners a bit fast, and the tail sort of wiggles, and then they get propelled through the air. I thought, oh my god, I'm going to crash again. But no, in my skillful riding, I managed to avoid such an incident, which would have been highly embarrassing and probably quite painful at the same time. But this is another lesson learned. Ah, I forgot about that, didn't I? Right. Abolition of land restriction. Minus 10% of constructing farms. Well, I probably should have done that, but never mind. Tea ceremony. Minus 14% geisha actions. 6% chance of successful geisha actions. I don't really use geishas. And last one I used it once and it died the first time. Kneel file. I think we've already got that. So I think we were doing this one. So we'll finish that now. That'll help us with this province. Hopefully we'll be able to leave at some point in the future. Oh wow, those farms really have done a good thing for the trade, and the earthquake's still going. So thank you for that, whoever said that, to spend the money on the farms. It's proved a worthy addition. I think What gives us the most money? 600 wealth generated by mines from the province. But it costs 8,000. I don't get it. I'm confused, it says 6,800. Anyway. -2 happiness from what is